Since beginningless time, prophecy has shaped worlds, societies, generations, and ages. Empires and kingdoms rise and fall in the wake of prophecy.
Therefore, behold, I send you prophets, wise men, and scribes.
A country that had banned energy imports. You know, when this war with Russia and Ukraine broke out, some countries banned imports from Russia.
In the wake of the 2022 special military operation launched by Russia into the Ukraine, Western powers devised penalties against the bear. The collective West, the European Union, and the Biden-led United States slapped sanctions on Russian-generated energy in a bid to financially isolate and starve the Russian government of the funds to fuel the military effort. This group of countries pledged to have a gradual divorcement from Russian oil and gas. They also indirectly pressured Russia's contribution of oil and gas through the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. The results were varied and far-reaching, including sending global energy prices sky high, with ripple effects felt across every sphere of life by every individual on the planet. This is what makes the prophecy by Prophet Jjuuko extraordinary.
Europe's stability is hanging by a thread. The European Union, once a stronghold of collaboration, is now dealing with cracks that are becoming impossible to ignore. Political alliances are weakening, countries are reconsidering long-standing energy partnerships, and no one is quite sure what the future holds. While the world watches, Europe is fighting to stay afloat amidst mounting pressure. But is it too late? What's unfolding behind closed doors may be the spark that pushes Europe into a new era of uncertainty. Today, we're diving into the rapidly changing energy landscape, where the old rules no longer apply, and alliances are being tested in ways no one expected.
Wednesday, 1st January 2025.
A country that had banned energy imports. You know, when this war with Russia and Ukraine broke out, some countries banned imports from Russia to, their reasons. So, and I think it was wrong, a wrong decision, but they did it. So they banned energy imports from Russia, and then that country comes out openly to declare a reversal of that policy. And it was so funny, eh? They were like, I say, no, we are not buying anything from Russia. Now they come out more and they're like, now we are reversing that policy. We're going to start buying energy from Russia. It was so bad. So at first, this leader is met with opposition and controversy. Opposition mainly from other European leaders and global leaders. They were attacking him, and then there was a lot of controversy about it, especially from the media of the world, which you understand is largely the trumpet of darkness. But then the Lord went on and told me, but this decision for reversal, eventually gets replicated by 2 other countries. So 2 other countries also joined him. You understand? So it was very, very incredible. It's like the step begins, the tide begins to change across this country, across Europe.
13 days later, 14th January 2025, the fulfillment of prophecy was swift in coming. 1 month later, 6th February 2025.
Russian gas has started to flow to Slovakia via the Turkish Stream pipeline. This was reported by the Slovakian newspaper Denik, with reference to the head of the company that operates the SPP gas transport system, Wojtek Ferenc. Ferenc stated that Gazprom started gas deliveries to SPP via the Turkish Stream pipeline on 1 February. The gas supplies will double from April onwards, he said. The contract with Gazprom Export will be in effect until 2034. We are not cancelling it, the newspaper quotes Wojtek Ferenc as saying. Denik also reports that SPP is setting up a subsidiary in Ukraine and drawing up a license for gas transmission. In summer and autumn, the reservoirs will begin to be filled with gas for the next season. To recap, on 1 January, the transit of Russian gas to Europe through Ukraine was completely stopped due to Kyiv's refusal to extend the agreement. Slovakia was also receiving this gas.
True to the prophecy, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban and Robert Fico became vocal about returning Russia's oil and gas to countries of the European Union. Since both their countries are part of the European Union, these leaders' opinions stoked both media and political outrage.
As Europe's energy crisis deepens, nationalism is starting to rise. Countries are increasingly making decisions based on their own interests, rather than adhering to EU-wide agreements. The focus on energy security is only intensifying this shift. Italy's recent discussions on reopening Russian gas imports show that national governments are prioritizing energy stability over political unity with their European neighbors. Hungary has already shown a similar approach by maintaining ties with Russia throughout the energy crisis. The government's commitment to Russian gas supplies has isolated it from much of the EU, but for Hungary, the priority is clear.
However, like Prophet Andrew had indicated soon, other world leaders began to follow this prophesied opinion. This was seen in Italy. And in Germany, the largest economy and most powerful country in the European Union, which at that time was also undergoing political transition. And in Serbia, a member of the European Union. And even the Trump administration of the United States of America.
It was so funny, eh? They were like, I said, no, we are not buying anything from Russia. Now they come out more than they're like, now we are reversing that policy. We're going to start buying energy from Russia. It was so funny.
And I will restore the fortunes of Judah and the fortunes of Israel, and I will rebuild them as they were at first. Jeremiah 33 verse 7.